Oh man, it's a cold gold world, it's a cold gold game. Oh man. Uh, 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 uh. Yeah. The elephant in the room, Jack. The elephant in the room. You know what I'm saying? The elephant in the room, so we gonna address it. You feel? You feel? The elephant in the room, Jack. You know what I'm talking about? As y'all run up in the building, trying to get out a good minute so y'all get up in these seats, man. Y'all run up in the building with Stan G, man. You understand me, man? Yeah, let me give y'all a little second while y'all run up in the building. But y'all know what's going on. When them lights will get me hyped up, if you got any hate in your heart from the start, hit the like button because whatever energy you put out, you must get it back. And that's for a fact, Jack. You know what I'm talking about? So put positive energy out there, you're going to get positive energy back. So let's start it off like that. Mm. If the folks come get you, you going to tell on the whole game. If the folks come get you, you going to tell on the whole game. See, thing about it, Dolph already knew that was going to come into play. Oh, man. Y'all already know I'm coming your way. So let's address the elephant in the room. Dolph already know they was going to do some gang stuff on him. He even put it in the song. But when them folks come get you, they going to tell on the whole gang. That's what he said. So he spoke everything into existence. See, thing about it, Blac Youngsta, you know what I'm saying? He was already in a state of mind, a crash out zone. See, that's why I got it pushed off Blac Youngsta. Now Blac Youngsta gonna be the one who tell the story from the beginning to the end. Because you gotta understand, if they don't go and pick him up on no type of RICO, he was around when everything went down. He was the foot soldier, the guy that was sitting out. Exactly, without a doubt. Oh man, cold water. Peep game though. You know what I'm saying? If he was the one that was getting sent out by Gotti, then Blac Youngsta started sending out Lil Migo to go with people over at PRE, like Key Glock, you know what I'm saying? Then Shiesty had to step in, Pooh Shiesty. Yeah, Pooh Shiesty had to step in and tell Key Glock and Migo, chill out, just get the one-on-one. But you know how it go, you always have soldiers. So when Grove Hero sing Lil Migo, and Lil Migo jaw jacking, real talking, jaw jacking out this world, the dude with the least amount of arms sprang on Lil Migo. Yeah, sprang on him when he see him. But see this movie playing out in the real eyes and the suburbs watching in, but you know, we in the heat of the moment. We see everything because we hear from the people who really involved in these situations. See, really, Dolph had Key Glock. Dolph had Grove Hero because he was a stand-up cat. That's why I see he picked Grove Hero. A lot of folks is not stand-up cat. You notice nobody go around Grove Hero didn't get on but him because he was a stand-up cat. He was rocking like that. You know what I'm saying? You can tell about a person's aura what type of person they is if they're going to ride with you or they're going to vibe with you. However they going to be, you going to understand it off the muscle. You know what I'm saying? You just got to see how they moving. That's it. That's it. That's all. So, bam, Grove Hero. Nah, he looking like to go on in PRE. But see, back then, Blac Youngsta was looking like to go on in CMG. But see, Blac Youngsta been going through a whole lot of things all his life, from his brothers getting knocked down and things of that nature. So he already was kind of messed up in the head, you know what I'm talking about? And then a lot of folks was saying he was flipping gangs. You know, he flipped from Vice Lord to Blood, you know, so he had a lot of, you know what I'm talking about, turbulence going on in his life. Yeah, he had a lot of turbulence going on in his life. So when you start speaking on beef, and me knowing the set that he was on, see, think about it, like it's rules to this game banging. And me knowing the set he was on, they was real active in the streets. They really had the streets on lock in Memphis. Shout out to Nine Deuce. But at the same time, I talked to the folks who he would ride with for the Vice Lord folks, and they said Blac Youngsta ain't showing up back to Memphis or nothing like that. See, everything is an act. A lot of these folks calling the guys the Matrix, especially when they get the guns next to them. Like Blac Youngsta had the funds and the guns. So when you got the funds and the guns, you hotter than the sun, especially if you in the streets. If you got the funds and the guns, you hotter than anybody on the streets. You feel me? Because thing about it, the funds gonna bring you more guns and they bring you more power to release on a coward. Understand, G? So Blac Youngsta, he always been in this equation because he always saying when he see Dolph, because God has sent them out on the tracks and in the streets, in the music and in the streets. He was sent out, and now he was sent out because now he hollering ain't nobody got loyalty. You thought this was forever? This is like a relationship. It don't last forever, my guy. You just had your turn. Now Glorilla got her turn, and you gotta think about it. Blac Youngsta felt like he was ahead of CMG when Moneybagg Yo came over there. Like he was really like one of the owners or something. Like he was holding it down for CMG enforcement because he felt like he put in work and he was guy to do boy. Let's keep it real. He felt like he was guy to top do boy. But see, him and Keon was over there playing that enforcer position. That's why Keon gone right now, even though that's a good guy. Shout out to Keon. Yeah, Keon, he went with the rapping and trying to put his face out there. His face just got put out there because he was always standing next to Gotti. And all his top members, the people who he really bang with and hang with, end up getting wrapped up with this Young Dolph case. That's why when folks say it ain't gonna be a RICO, these people know more than I know. Oh man, understand G. See, all got it top artists, the partners y'all always sing with, they most likely was the people who were gonna handle the business for him, and they got wrapped up for him too though. He sent them out. And think about it, without a doubt, you gotta understand this though. Just because you sent the person out, don't mean it ain't gonna never come back on you. It's gonna come back on you sooner or later. You gotta understand. See, think about it, he went outside the crew just to pick up Govan, and Govan went and got some other cats that Gotti probably wasn't even knowing like that if it happened in that equation. But we'll see in a couple of days. You understand, G? But I know for sure Govan went on Gotti's side from the get-go because he was riding with Mr. N and people like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, they had a real close relationship. And I did an interview with Mr. N too. Y'all go check that out. And he broke it all the way down without a doubt. See, these are people who used to be around Yo Gotti on his come up and helping him write music and get into them things in the city. See, the city's so hot right now, speaking on the city, that they finna bring law enforcement feds and they finna hit it hard. They like, it's gonna be an experiment type of city. Y'all mark these words. Memphis finna be an experiment type of city. That's why they letting everything happen like it's happening, and they finna unfold how they finna stop all this, the rhetoric and nonsense that's going on in the city. They finna show y'all. That's why y'all see them when they picked up Young Mob, so they gotta pick up the Crips, and they gotta go pick up Big 30 them squad too though, sooner or later. And I'm not saying nothing that folks don't know. It is what it is. But let's peep y'all, let's speak on that too though. See, these folks put all this stuff in the song, work hard to catch about it, put it in the song, and then rap about it. But when somebody talk about it, oh, you snitching. Oh man, come on man. Come on man, oh, you snitching. Y'all that rapped about it, put it in the songs, you know what I'm saying? Y'all basically holding your hand up, but the person who talk about it, and I wasn't even on the scene, I just could be saying anything, and it can't go in your case because of that. So how I'm snitching? No, you folks are snitching on yourself, and y'all need a lot of help. Jack. Run them lights up, get me hyped up, man. Run them lights up, get me hyped up. Because it's getting real out here, man. I gotta tell these folks exactly what it is out here, man. You know what I'm saying? On my rise to the top, man, y'all seeing it right now. You know what I'm talking about? I'm putting it in these folks' face, Jack. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know what I got going on right now is so major. Everybody seeing it blowing up like a page, Jack. You know what I'm talking about? But this how we gonna react. See, thing about it, God didn't know Blac Youngsta was around for the money. He got too crazy when he gave him a little money. So he felt like the loyalty come from the money. That's what got it feeling. You know what I'm saying? And thing about it, as soon as I said Blac Youngsta went with CMG, that John hit 250,000 likes quick fast. 250,000 views quick fast because I was already peeping the play. I'm so stuck in the streets and know what's going on in the streets. I'm peeping the play. Plus, I'm from Memphis, man. So y'all can't get nobody who can even amount to my level as far as talking about Memphis in the South because I traveled around the South. After 30, I lived in Memphis 30 years strong. Went to Pinafore, the 201, the Shelby Training Center. Shout out to all them boys who went to Tall Tree, but they skipped me past all that robbery. Mastermind. This is what I do. This is what I was doing when I was young, at 15 years old. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks say they jumped on the porch at 15. Man, I caught my first robbery charge at 15. Let's keep it real. And I was in there jumping around folks like Blac Youngsta them. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. A lot of these rap guys who from Memphis who made the way out, I was in there jump with them, so I know how them folks move, and I know if they scared, I know what's going on. But a lot of folks know I ain't scared either. I play. Yeah, I know how to play the game, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been on TV 9 times, Jay. I know how to, you know what I'm saying, entertain. But at the same time, it's real. Because I come from a real place. Black Haven, Jay. So, me being from a place like that, it ain't no being scary. You know what I'm talking about? Say there's a south side of the city, RP the Dolph. Because this Dolph land for sure. It's Dolph land for sure. It ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about that. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can say anything, but when we speak about the popularity in the city, especially in the South, Dolph got that down pack right now. That boy went global. He went global. You know what I'm saying? That Craig Pitt, as far as dope, he probably was the biggest dope boy in the South. But when we talk about, man, if I ain't from the rap game and know how to entertain and throw it on, that was the biggest player who was sitting on the throne. That was the biggest player who was sitting on the throne for dressing and all that. God ain't never knew how to dress. You know what I'm saying? About South, the folks in the South know how to do that at they best, Jack. You know what I'm talking about? Even when we don't try to. You feel? We stomping like that. Even when we don't try to, Jack. You know what I'm talking about? Man, we got 100 people in the building, man. Y'all hit that like button, man. Run me up real quick so I can come right back on y'all real strong. Y'all ain't gonna leave a real G alone, Jack. Because I got a whole lot of stuff that's gonna bring y'all back every single time, man. We rocking like that. Hit that like button, man. You know what I'm talking about? Let me give y'all a quick little second time. See, leave about 5 more lights run up real quick. Because we got a lot to talk about. RP the dog, man. The dog way. The dog way. Shout out to Pop, man. The dog way. The show coming. The show coming soon. Tomorrow, you know, we got another show Friday. Fashion Funky Friday. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. And I really speak that funkiness on that joint every time. But this is the story of how Blac Youngsta gonna end up being a storyteller when it's said and done. Because he feel like he betrayed it by Yo Gotti. He feel like he betrayed it by Yo Gotti. Yeah. Blac Youngsta feeling that way. That's why his whole album, Thuggin' Dolo. This is album, now he thugging by himself. He letting the world know. One thing about your mind gonna make you show the action, even if you don't want to show it. You know what I'm talking about? And thing about it, he want to show it because that's what type of person he is. Blac Youngsta is an actor. You know what I'm talking about? He's an actor, but at the same time, he'll get gangster. But at the same time, dude is an actor. He like attention. Attention. He like attention. And whenever you catch a person like that who like attention, they'll do anything for attention. Even if they got to go in the room by themselves and throw up $250,000 in the air and then have to pick it up out the floor just because they want us to get seen there. Because they like attention, so they'll call work on themselves just to get the attention that they want. That's what I mean by that. You understand, G? You understand, G? Yeah, we got 100 people in the building, Jack. Hey, y'all run it up, you know what I'm talking about? And I done had 1,500 in the building, you know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for everything that come my way, especially now, you know what I'm talking about? Because it's the rough draft side, Jack. But this the real deal, you know what I'm saying? The breakdowns in the story, y'all gonna get over here with Stan G, you know what I'm talking about? And I'm gonna get him, you know what I'm talking about, as much as I can, but you know, I'll be on a time limit over there. Over here, I ain't on no time limit. But Blac Youngsta watching. Yeah, Blac Youngsta watching me. Yo Gotti watching me. Go Van, you know what I'm saying? He was watching me. Yeah, I know Go Van watching me because I did the only interview he ever got. You know what I'm saying? Hernandez, Go Van, Stan G interview. Y'all look that shit out right now. I was the only person who did that interview. Oh my. See, thing about it, y'all see me talking to Wag, y'all see me talking to Charleston White. But Pete Gang though, these folks been around me and they found me before the internet found me. You know what I'm saying? All these folks in the guy, you know what I'm saying? Them just a few names I can throw out. But them folks been watching. They been watching me. They been saying I got great content. They been saying I had it, but I had to get myself back together. And now I'm on the level that I can go ahead and take it to the sky, take it through the roof, Jack. And that's how we gonna react. That's why I don't listen to all these busters and these suckers trying to tell me how to do it because they in the streets. Now I'm gonna do it how I want to do it because that's how I do it. Yeah, Blac Youngsta sitting back watching me right now, but shout out to you, Blac Youngsta. What it do, my guy? But that's how you messed up, bro. You know what I'm saying? See, if you wouldn't have never went so strong for CMG, the city probably still it would still let you in on the things that, you know what I'm saying? Now, because really you should never even step into two grown man business. And then it was about a female, so you knew it was going to boil over. That's why you could never get a Gucci feature because you was so locked in with CMG and you was saying you was the next Gucci man and all that. Gucci wasn't feeling that on the real. You seen how Gucci slick man, this big 30, because he was over there with CMG side. You know what I'm saying? He ain't lock in on Moneybag Yo because he was really on the CMG side. Gucci might really play it to the heart because it's a female in that equation. It's a female in that equation. That's what it is. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, man. Y'all already know what's going on, man. Run them likes up, get me hyped up, man. Take some of that hate out your heart, man. Put some of this realness in the universe, you're going to get realness back. Hit that like button, man. Run Stan G up. Oh, man. The biggest, man. I'm the biggest that done it, man. I run it, man. Everybody who said it was my son, it, man. Everybody who talking about it, who they copping the flow. They copping the flow. I ran it up, though. You don't understand. Understand, G. It's a difference between them and it's a difference between me. Because, see, I'm two different flavors, Jack. It's a difference between me. You feel me? Oh, man. For real, Jack. And that's on G. For real, man. But, man, y'all just got to stay focused to the game. I see the blogs and ran off, you know what I'm talking about, with a lot of stuff I've been saying a year ago, 2 years ago about the Glorilla situation with Angela. Like, Yo Gotti whole life crashing down there. You got to understand this. Just say you built up your whole life to be this major figure in the game, right? You's a major figure in the game. Let's say that. You got to the millions. And you did your thing, you on private jets and planes. Oh my. And then the people come and take everything. That's cold. And that was happening right now with the whole Dolph situation. That's what's happening right now, because you got to think about it. If they get a silver suit and then give Yo Gotti the boot, he ain't even gonna have nobody to recruit, Jack. For real. He ain't gonna even have nobody to recruit. You gotta think about that. For real, for real. And we got folks like this on the rise who still young in his eyes. Stupid Duke come back out and on top of the world. And any one of his little guys start rapping, they gonna go up too. Y'all gotta think about the future. See, Young Mob got a future because they got young dudes who still getting recruited and still, you know what I'm saying, about active in the streets. These young dudes are still active. CMG is not an active brand in Memphis no more, so it's only right that y'all know that them boys gonna be the ones. Young Mob and them, you know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Stupid Dude. So, and they mob together along with a lot of people in Memphis. Everybody else from the other side, you know, you don't hear too much about. And if it is, y'all come and holler at me. I'm talking about the people who was beefing with Young Mob. I think the Fast Cab Boys, you know what I'm saying, BAP. I remember all them folks back then was in Ridge Chris was beefing with the Young Mob brothers and the police told Gotti, you can't even come back around Ridge Chris no more. You know what I'm talking about? That's when he should have knew he would lose his steam in the city, so he had to go try to go get Dolph and take over the city again. See, Gotti always been trying to manipulate the city so he can take over the city. You know what I'm saying? Because 3-6 had their time, you know what I'm talking about? So when Gotti had his time, he was just recruiting folks who was getting high. Or had a major team behind him already. And that ain't no dumb thing. But who can you build up from the ground up? I built Stan G up from the ground up. Been around all the majors, especially in my line. I've been around the folks the most, who did the most in this game, and I'm younger than both the people who slick showed me how to really take this thing to that next level and get that next Cause I'm from Memphis, pimping. I'm from Memphis, so I watch and I observe and I take it to that next level every time. You know what I'm talking about? A year from now, y'all gonna be like, dang, I ain't know this. I ain't know dude was gonna take off and be on that level. Cause you gotta understand, I'm cold with the females. I'm cold with the streets. I'm cold in the entertainment business. I went up there and seen how Jerry ran his whole program. Came back and messed with the streets and brought the streets to put the streets on my black back with honeycomb braids. I was the first person honeycomb braids to really talk to when he got out. Let's keep it real. I'm the first person who honeycomb braids talked to on camera when he got out. You know what I'm saying? So that says a lot. Then I'm the first person who put the mob out there, young and stupid dude first videos and all that. Now the world running with it. The world knows. I'm the person who got stupid Duke and young mob on Adam 22. Ex what? He came and hollered at me about that. Charleston White on my line telling me his whole rundown when he had dreads back then. You know what I'm talking about? Like, bro, I see you got it with the YouTube thing. Everybody know I got it. It's just how I want to go about it. You know what I'm talking about? I seen everybody else playing workout. They seen me still working out. So the next face in the game is Stan G. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm active with it. You know what I'm talking about? I'm active with it, so I get it. I'm the biggest for real. I showed these folks. I told these folks and I showed these folks. Understand G. Ain't nobody bigger than me, Jack. But back on Blac Youngsta. I see you still sitting there calling my G. That's why I had to let you know about me. You know what I'm talking about? But he gonna be the person who tell the whole story. I ain't even saying to the police or nothing like that, but he gonna be the person who tell the whole story as far as like what went down with CMG, why Gotti really was mad, because he really mad now because God ain't keeping it real with him. Gotti can't trust nobody right now. He's sad in the house. He used to be in front of 100,000 people for his birthday. I mean, not 100,000, probably about a good 10, 15,000. Maybe that, maybe not, 5, 10,000 for his birthday bash. But now he gotta live on the Glorilla. And he don't like living under the female because if you think about all Gotti's songs, he always went hard on the females. This some of his hardest songs because you can tell he really meant it from the heart. You know what I'm saying? Like like Betrayed and all them type of songs like that. Other than After I Fuck, and I'ma tell you about it. See, the females always do got out. Always do got out. He always been in a band with the females. You know what I'm talking about? About a female, something about it. His whole career is wrapped around him about a female. His whole career. Cause After I Fuck Your Bitch, that song he made, that was the biggest song he came out in Memphis. Jack. And thing about it, he got a tour with Gucci, one of the biggest minds who helped his game out about a female. He got a tour with Dolph and wanted to get the female gone and doggone about a female. About a female. See, dude got the sweat man syndrome, but he send other people out. He don't turn up himself. I ain't never heard a guy that shot at nobody, but I heard his crew coming through. Oh man, let's just keep it real to tell these folks exactly what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stuck in the gangster matrix and ain't trying to fake it. I'm gonna keep it real to tell y'all exactly what it is. Cause I ain't faking like turkey bacon, Jack. That's y'all. You know what I'm saying? Take a coke and a smile. That's y'all. Faking like turkey bacon. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that at all, big or small, Jack. You know what I'm talking about? And this how we gonna react. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand, G, bro. Like Memphis been weighing in on my conscience for a long time because I know I'm a product of my environment. And sometimes it's hard to shake that. You know, the folks be like, why you talk like that, bro? I'm just talking like I'm talking, but really, I'm a smart man. I'm a smart mind in the game. But at the same time, I came from there. You know what I'm saying? I did time as a young dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm the youngest in the family, so I looked up to gangsters. My brother don't want gangsters. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't really had no dad to look in on like that. So I was looked up to the gangsters. But my daddy, when I found out who he was a player, a real deal player from North Memphis, from Hollywood, North Memphis. You know what I'm saying? His children on a player wave. You know what I'm saying? I'm just the youngest out of both sides, so I took that player wave and took it to a whole nother stage. And that's what I did. Now everybody watching the kid. You understand? G, it's something about Memphis and somebody in the soul of the people who come through the South that we about what we talking about. We ain't gotta lie about nothing. And we don't get it, we don't get it. We ain't even gotta act about it. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of fools who call it a gangster major gotta act. See, when you really speaking that real and telling the people what it is, you ain't gotta act at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm like Martin Luther King of the South, man. Like when his soul died, it came inside of me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm speaking to the whole firm. You know what I'm talking about? Not just the blacks, but the whites and everybody. So I couldn't just stick on a Malcolm X level. Because I got to talk to the whites too. Because they got to understand what they did or what happened in the past so we can change it so it won't last and won't crash out later on in life. Cause anything they say ain't nothing new under the sun. That's what they say, ain't nothing new under the sun. So it gonna be some more stuff going on that's gonna mimic what we going through right now. You know what I'm talking about? Or we went through back then. So do y'all want slavery to come back around in the circle? They said, what goes around comes around. So do y'all really want that to come around, or do y'all want that to come around and be back on the other side? But that ain't gonna help either, cause it's still like we doing what they did. What goes around comes around. That's what they say. Well, y'all gotta understand, man. You know what I'm saying? Understand, G. I've been spitting this game for a long time, so I done perfected it to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? I done put it on a whole nother schedule and everything. You know what I'm talking about? And I did it by myself. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all don't see no female around me just really pushing this brand or nothing like that. Man, I did it by myself, so God prepared me for that next level. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of folks who got a real relationship, like a female or a girl got a real dude who's supporting them, they go to that next level because they just had work, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs somebody in the game. You know what I'm saying? If you see all the folks who really jumped in the game from the back, even the Easy E days, Easy E had to get, you know what I'm saying, the Helen dude, whatever dude now, you know, I ain't gonna say his name in the game, but Easy he had to go holler at the white folk So he can go to the next level because they better organizers. They better organizers in the game. You know what I'm talking about? If you look at, like, that's on the West Coast. You look at P. Diddy, he had to go link in with the white folk and take it to that next level because they organize their plays a little better because we full of talent. We full of everything that gonna balance, but at the same time, you just gotta have certain people at play, especially when you at the bat. You gotta have the right people to make the team win. And it's just what it is. You gotta have the right people to make the team win, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing no faking like turkey bacon. You already feel me. You feel? And that's exactly what it is, babe. For real, man. But yeah, you gotta have the right people in your circle though to make things work. You know what I'm talking about? Especially work in a major manner. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about $1,000,000 status. You know what I'm talking about? If y'all think I ain't finna get $1,000,000 off this game, I get you gotta be crazy. They already put me in a position so high that all the rappers hollering at me, they already know I'm somebody. You know what I'm talking about? If I wasn't somebody, they wouldn't even be stressed about what I'm saying. You understand, G? That's why when you see folks like Blac Youngsta, they gonna come on my page with fake pages and for this gonna talk about me and put me in the raps and all that type of stuff. Folks see dudes talking about me in rap, so I'm hurting your feelings that bad, cause I'm gonna tell you why. The truth hurt. Yeah, the truth hurt. And I'm hurting these boys' pride, man. I'm hurting these boys' pride, man. Every time. And thing about it, one-on-one, I knock Finesse ass out. And he know this. I ain't no looking at it, bro. Come on. Come on. One-on-one, anything can be done. But just like when he seen me the first time, when Finesse 2 times seen Stan G the first time, he had to tell Big A to get up on me because he know it was gonna get dangerous if he would have walked up on me himself. See, a lot of these bloggers be these other bloggers. I'm from the streets for real. I just slipped into the blogging game, didn't even know it was blogging. I was just talking about stuff when I started. You know what I'm talking about? That 5, 6 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Before a lot of folks started in the game. Yo, like 5, 6 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So I know what it takes. I know what it takes. And I know how much money to make, how much money I'm gonna make with this because I know my value. Like, comment, subscribe, more if I open up your eyes, Jack. And this how we gonna react. Oh my. Understand, G. I ain't stopping it all, man. We popping it all, man. Pop your shit. Hey, but I need everybody to like this joint, run this joint all the way up to the max, man. And I'm gonna come right back, man. Y'all already know I'm with y'all every day. You know what I'm talking about? With y'all every day. Oh, they gotta look up Stan G and come my way. And I'm gonna give y'all something to say. I'm gonna make sure y'all thinking too, though. I'm gonna make sure y'all thinking because I don't mess with nothing but thinkers. Oh my, the biggest in the game, Jay. We gone.